Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna make this video quick. I'm gonna make it short. I'm gonna make it easy, okay? I'm gonna tell you things that people never tell you before you get box braids and things you will never know until you actually have them. So if you guys want to see that, just keep on watching. Let's go over my box braids first. My box braids, I would say, are about 40 something inches, maybe 40 inches. And I would say they're mid-sized and they get smaller at the bottom. So I'm gonna stand up and show you guys where they stop on me. Okay, they don't fit in the screen. That should be a good picture for you. I'm 5'7.5", almost 5'8", and they're in the middle of my butt, so yeah, they're pretty long, and they are also pretty heavy. Box braids are very heavy, especially when you get them long, especially when you get them pretty big, okay? I had jumbo box braids, insert picture here, and those were heavy too. I feel like those were maybe a little heavier just because there were so many big ones, but these are smaller, but there's a lot more. So it's hard, but I feel like those were definitely heavier. But you only can hear it so many times before you actually realize for yourself how heavy they actually are. So I don't know how people do it. I cannot put my hair in a bun on top of my head and leave it there for like the entire day. I just couldn't do it. It just wouldn't work out. You know why? Because I would get a headache halfway through the day. That's what I mean by heavy. Also, sometimes when I'm laying in the bed, right, I can't lay on it because then it's like getting stuck on my back and I can't move my neck. So I have to put it all up, and I can't put it on top of my head because then my head's gonna hurt. But I have to put it up and try to prop up my hair on a pillow and lean against the pillow so that it doesn't feel like it's on my head. That is so annoying. You can't even just lay down. You can't just sit up. You have to either have your hair down, because you can't just put it up. If you put it up, it's a lot of tension and pressure on your head. And if you lay down, then you're messing up your braids. And it's a lot. Okay, I'm just saying, it's heavy. So if you're planning on getting long box braids, big box braids, jumbo box braids, they're gonna be heavy, baby. Okay, that's all I'm just gonna say about that. Okay, complaint number 2. No matter what you do, no matter how you take care of it, no matter how you sleep with it, how you blah 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 blah, etc etc, they will be frizzy. Box braids will be frizzy. They will always be frizzy. You want to know why they're going to be frizzy? Because you're mixing real hair and synthetic hair, and that's never a good mix. No, I'm kidding. But that's definitely a part of it. The rough texture of the synthetic hair is pushing up against your real hair, and let's just say the synthetic hair wins and pushes out your real hair. So I've had my braids for about 3 weeks, and this is how it looks up close. You can see my real hair popping out and all that. Every time you flick your hair, every time you do this, every time you put on a shirt, take off a shirt, every time you do that, every time you put them up, put them down, your braids are rubbing up against each other, it's causing friction, your hair is coming out, the synthetic hair is breaking off. It's a whole big mess. So no matter what you do, you'll get frizz, especially at the roots, because your hair is also growing. My hair has grown this much with these box braids in 3 weeks. If you guys want to see a video on hair growth, I have it on my channel. You can check it out right here. With your hair growing and everything, obviously it's loosening up the braid's starting to move around more, frizz. So no matter what you do, you can't really fight the frizz. The most you can do is probably try to lay down the frizz with products and oils and keep it moisturized, because it's gonna be frizzy, period. At least let it be a moisturized frizzy mess, you know, because it's gonna be frizzy. You can't fight that. Okay, next frustration. If you get them long, they're going to hit people. I don't know if that's gonna be a negative for you or positive, but it was worth mentioning. No matter what you do, where you look, like if you try to look, even when you look like, okay, let's make it casual look. Okay, I don't know if you didn't see that, but like, and I don't know, some people like that. I'm one of them. I like the whole diva flip and everything, but like some people are more low-key and they want their hair to be super cute, but they don't want it to be like all over. Like say you work in an office building and you don't want your braids flicking on Jerry from HR as soon as you turn around, like, oh, what'd you say? You know, not everyone wants all that. So it's worth mentioning if you are considering getting long box braids. Another thing to mention is, depending on who braids your hair, obviously, I mean, I would hope you know this, but it's gonna take a long time to get box braids, especially long, okay? I've never seen anyone finish box braids in under 2 hours. So it's gonna take anywhere from 2 hours and up. These took me, I think 6 hours. It was like 5-6 hours, but I've heard plenty of stories where people have taken longer. And I couldn't imagine sitting there for longer. We literally watched 3 movies and then we had extra time. That's how long my box braids took. So just take that into consideration. Again, if you're not a person that wants to sit there for 6 hours or more, then maybe box braids is not for you. Especially if you get them smaller than this. Say you don't want like a jumbo or a mid-sized box braid. If you want like a micro braid, that will take, I've heard, up to like 9 hours, 10 hours. I've heard stories like that. And sometimes people had to like leave the shop and come back the next day. Or if it's like a friend, you sleep over, like wake up and start again. I'm not doing that. But if that's what you want to do, it's worth mentioning again. I don't even know how many things I've mentioned to you guys, but I'm going to try to do 5. I think I did 4. Maybe I do 6. I'll do 6. I'll do 6 things because I'll do 2 more. Another thing to mention is that it can get really itchy in here, not gonna lie to you, especially if you're getting box braids in a hotter month or you are getting box braids and doing sports. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend, you know, doing an activity that requires a lot of sweating, especially from the scalp or something like, I don't know, playing basketball. I played basketball for a long time, and I knew never to get box braids because I'm a sweaty person. Okay, and I don't have time to pay $140 for some box braids that I'm gonna sweat out. No ma'am. So I would recommend, if you were considering getting box braids, if you played any type of sport and you know you're a sweaty person, maybe wait till after the season, because not just for the itchiness, but also if you're sweating and your hair is long, the box braids will touch your skin. It could be touching your sweaty skin, and then it'll start absorbing the sweat itself. It can start stinking, and you don't want that. You don't want stinky box braids, because I've been around people who had stinky box braids before. It's not fun, it's not cute, and there's nothing you can really do to get that smell out unless you wash your hair, and I do not recommend washing your hair while it's in box braids. If you guys want to see why, you can check out my managing and maintaining box braids video. It's gonna be over here. I forgot what it's called, but it's over there. But yeah, so try not to get box braids if you know you're someone who either goes to the gym a lot. Maybe, try not to go to the gym with the box braids, or I don't know, maybe figure out a system that works for you with cleaning and, you know, dealing with your box braids while it's sweaty and gross, because you will be very itchy. Your scalp will be itchy on a regular. Now if you're adding sweat to that, it's going to be even worse for you. Sorry guys, my SD card ran out of space, so I had to change it. But anyway, I forgot, was I in the middle of talking about something? Hopefully not, because I'm moving on. Anyway, my last and final tip for you guys, slash warning, slash something you should know before you get box braids, is that you need to be prepared for the haters, okay? You need to be prepared for the hate. No, I'm kidding. But kind of. No, but seriously, it's just a little bit annoying when you're trying to do everyday things like, I don't know, take the garbage out. I don't know, if you work at a bar. If you work at a bar and you're trying to clean the glasses and you have to, you know, put your head down, and then the end of your box braids are going into the dishwater. That's kind of annoying. Stuff like that. So just, you know, to be mindful that if you have box braids like this and you have to put them up for any reason, you're gonna have to do it this way. So if you don't like this style, which is super cute, I think it's super cute, I don't know. If you don't like that, or you don't like to put them up and you don't want to put them up, or if you work at a professional place where your hair has to be up, or you work in a place that your hair has to be up, you're gonna have to wear your hair back the most of the time. So just so you know about that. They also touch a lot of things without you wanting them to. So, you know, Corona season, it's not the best time to, you know, put the box braids in. I don't know who's doing it for you at this point, you know, but well, you know, maybe by the time you watch this video, Corona season passed already. Haha. Hey, we all healthy now, everyone good, everyone lit, yeah, wash that hand. But right now it's a little dangerous to have these, especially I'm a little scared going to the store because I don't want it touching anything and getting germs on these, because thus getting germs on is not great, because, you know, these be in my bed, these be brushing up against things, these be, you know, so it's not the best for that. So if you're thinking about anything like that, if you're like a mom, I don't know, if you have to clean up stuff, I don't know, you gotta get down and dirty, I don't know if the long box braids is the best for you, but then again, you know your life more than I would. So if you just get into it, then you know, you might, you know, just get into it. So I'm just telling you things before you say I never did. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple things. Nothing that you wouldn't realize, like when you go to the bathroom, always do this. Grab every single piece of hair, pull it forward, and maybe even hold it in one hand, or you know, however you got to do it, because yes ma'am, if you get them as my length, there's no keeping it behind you. None of that. You pull them forward each and every time. So yeah, but I think that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got a couple laughs out. If it was funny, I don't even know. But either way, if you guys want to see how I maintain and grow my hair while it's in box braids, you guys can check out that video. It'll be in the eye again. And I have an old video on how I maintain my box braids, which is more in depth on maintaining it. The new one I made is more on growing it. Focuses more on growing your hair. They both will be in the eye. And yeah, check out my channel for more videos if you guys want to see more videos from me and stuff like that. Subscribe, like the video, and let me know what you want to see next from me in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you look bomb as hell with your box braids. Okay? Follow me on Instagram and send me a DM if you guys decided to get your box braids anyway, because I would love to see them. And although I love my box braids, I will probably be taking them out tomorrow because my hair is starting to grow out too much and I don't want to start damaging my hair, so I'm probably going to take them out tomorrow. So in regards to that, I will be making a takedown video, so if you guys want to see how I took my braids out, it'll either be coming out or it's already out. Either way, whenever it comes out, I'll put it in the description box below. Just go check that out too. And I'm just trying to keep you on my channel as long as possible, so if you're with that, so am I. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. I'm gonna go now. It's like 4 in the morning. Bye.